Hey everybody, it's Feather from Nourish Heal Live. Welcome if you just found me, and welcome back to my watchers and supporters. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support and for watching my videos. Okay, so this is a general reading, so if you don't feel like you resonate with it, don't panic, okay? Maybe there's another video on my channel that you do resonate with better. I do cuss. I'm very straightforward and talk about sex. If that's not for you, please click off now. I don't want to offend anybody. And don't come in here holding on to outcomes and expectations too tightly. Take a deep breath and let that just go. Let it go. And let's see what spirit messages are here for us, okay? So, I'm doing this reading because there have, across the board for all zodiac signs for August 2018, a lot of financial issues, a lot of financial struggles and stress that's causing problems in our relationships and for us personally. So I'm going to do a pick a card for everybody. What are my blockages to financial abundance, to improved finances, to improved money situations? So, of course, you know how I do. If you've been watching me, where your eye goes first is where you stick to, okay? If you feel drawn to more than one card or more than one pile, by all means, follow your intuition. If you feel both of those messages for you, you may find a message in one of them that wasn't in the previous one. It just makes sense to you, okay? Feels like I'm talking to you, that's what it means to resonate. If you hear a lot of loud noises in the background, it is thunder. It's a thunderstorm. Of course, it's the afternoon here in Florida, so thunderstorm. But that's cool because my reading is powered by thunderstorms, and I love it. Lots of rain, lots of thunder. So if that's what you're hearing, I apologize if it's too loud. So pick a card. Keep it in mind. You know what you're going through financially. You know what your struggles are. We don't have to point them out for you. You know what you're going through, okay? So keep that question in mind. Keep those things that you're concerned about in mind when you go to choose your cards, all right? So I'm going to do a couple stacks, and I'm going to do 2 cards each stack, and I'm going to do 1 card of spiritual advice. I'm going to do 5 stacks. Spirit is saying 5. Here we go. Spirit wants me to do 1 at a time. Okay? So, for those of you, 1 at a time, what does that mean? 1 at a time? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that message was for me. Sorry. I didn't mean to confuse anybody. Now, where you got me going? All right. That's what you mean by 1 at a time. Okay, that one. That one. And 1 more card, Spirit advice. For those that chose pile 1, sorry about that. For those that chose pile 1, those that chose pile 2, those that chose pile 3, those that chose pile 4, those that chose pile 5. There we go. Alright, let me get them straightened up, and then pick your poison. Pick your path, pick your destination. Alright, I'm going to give you just a few seconds. Alright, so those that chose pile 1, what are your blockages? Alright, we got Ace of Cups, the Empress reversed, and a Spirit message. So Ace of Cups is new beginnings, emotional new beginnings. Some of you may be in new relationships. These are blockages. What are your blockages to financial abundance or improved finances? Some of you may be in new relationships or a new endeavor. Some of you may have started a new career, a new job, maybe a new educational program or something like that. But some of you are really emotional about it, because when we have overflowing Ace of Cups, you're really excited about it, or you're really emotional about it, or all of it all at once, okay? Some of you, it could be a spiritual career, something like that, or a job concerning something, insight, spiritualness, okay? So, some of you may be some of you may be emotional, okay? You're holding on to some emotional, something that is disturbing your emotions, or you're emotional, which could be blocking your abundance, okay? But Ace of Cups is beautiful energy. You should be happy regarding any kind of new financial endeavors and things like that, but it is stressful, so try not to stress too much, okay? And then we have the Empress reverse, which, yes, there's something that you're not moving forward. A lot of you, the Empress is awesome energy. You are not able to manifest or grow your spiritual business, or you maybe not feeling like there's any growth in your career. And that could be why you feel like you're not happy with where you're working, or maybe some of you are business owners and just don't feel like you're growing, or you're flourishing financially. Your blockages, I believe your blockages, you're not manifesting it. Are some of you sticking in that emotional energy where you're emotional about it? What is Spirit trying to say to me? You're emotional about it. You're what is that word? You're depressed, or you're stressing about it. It's a possibility. I mean, the money is there. The financial freedom is there. But you're holding yourself back. You're not manifesting it because you're holding yourself back. You're still stuck in this emotional energy. Maybe you're just emotional because it's something new, something you've never done, or maybe it's something that you want to do that you haven't done yet, and you're nervous about it. So make sure that you're not keeping yourself held back here, and that's what it's looking like. What do we got for Spirit advice? I am the attractor of my every experience. And that's what I'm saying. You're not manifesting it. You have every ability to create with the Empress energy. You're just not bringing it to fruition. What is it you're not bringing to fruition? You need to ask your spiritual team to help you out with that, okay? You are meant to live an expansive, exhilarating, good-feeling experience. It was your plan when you made the decision to become focused in your physical body in this time-space reality. You were born knowing that you are a powerful being, that you are good, that you are the creator of your experience, and that the law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself, is drawn, is the basis of the universe, and you knew it would serve you well, and so it has. So a lot of you have created a business, or you are chasing your dream. You knew that you could do it, but maybe maybe you've already started it. For some of you, you've already started on that path, and you're stopping yourself. You need to remember, you attract your every experience. So if you're getting stuck in this emotional energy up here, don't let that block you from turning that Empress energy around and getting what it is you want, okay? Just be mindful. Whew. So for those that chose pile 2, we have Ace of Pentacles reversed, the Devil reversed, and Spirit message. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is a lot of you. Some of you are not. You're not accepting something that's offered to you right now. Some of you are. You're not accepting a new job, a new. Some of you. This could be anywhere from a new job, a new life experience. There's something new that's being offered to you that you're not taking right now. This could be networking with somebody, or a new job, or a new message. But this is the divine. This is a new beginning, a new financial beginning. Now, I mean, it's a very awesome, look at that, you know. You're not accepting it. You're not taking it. Why not? Let's see what we got here. The devil energy. Are some of you, Spirit is saying, are some of you, you have relationships that may be holding you back, or addictions. Some of you, don't feel like this will be successful if you take this opportunity or this offer that is being given to you. Whoever that is, give me a thumbs up or say me in the comments down below. I want to know who this is for, because that it's resonating for somebody. I'm feeling that some of you are coming out of a bad relationship. When I say bad, I mean toxic relationship, and that could be just a sexual friends with benefits thing, or addictions, okay? Or you're dealing with somebody with addictions. You are wanting to move away from that or come out of that, and there is a beautiful new opportunity on its way in here in August. And I feel that some of you haven't accepted that offer yet, or you're failing to, you feel like maybe you wouldn't be successful in it. It could be you may feel like you're not successful, or you wouldn't be successful in whatever that opportunity is, regards to finances, because you've had a toxic past. Could be bad relationships, could be your childhood, could be past relationships. It also could be you may be being offered something, in Spirit is saying the same job or the same company, and you've had bad experiences with that. So just be mindful that you're not allowing past experiences to hinder you from accepting whatever this beautiful new offer is coming in financially for August, okay? Spirit message, I can deliberately choose to feel better now. Not only does the thought you are choosing right now attract the next thought and the next, and so on, it also provides the basis of your alignment with your inner being. As you consistently and deliberately think and speak more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will find yourself more often in alignment with the pure positive essence of your own source, and under those conditions, your life will be extremely pleasing to you. Yes, this is... some of you are definitely holding on to something that happened in the past. It could be regards to maybe that job specifically, or that company specifically, or in regards to your past experiences in relationships or your childhood. Spirit is wanting me to say that maybe somebody told you that you would never amount to anything, or that you would never succeed. Don't let that hold you back, because I see that this is a beautiful new beginning here for you. Just allow yourself to think what it is you truly want. Don't allow other people to hold you back, or even their perception of who you are. Don't allow other people to dictate who you are. You be who you are and who you want to be. And that is in regards to career and finances. If you want to be successful, be successful. If nobody in your past or nobody in your life has ever been successful or went to college or any of that stuff, don't let that crap hold you back. You be the one to go, hey, I'm showing up and I'm going to prove to everybody that it can be done. Okay? That is my message. All right, for those that chose pile 3. Pile 3. So we have 8 of Swords energy, 10 of Cups reversed, and Spirit message. 8 of Swords is you're up in your head. You're fearing. Your doubts and fears are holding you back in regards to finances and abundance, money, situations, things like that. Whatever it is, it's been causing you some emotional disturbance, and you're kind of panicking. I can relate to this. When we think about new, evolving from a place of where we had lack, our bank account was in the negative, or we had $20 in our pocket, and we're living the best we can, and then we evolve and we start pulling in that money. Some of you are freaking out or panicking because you don't really know what to do. Some of you may not know what to do, which direction to go. you got to get out of this Eight of Wands or Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords is, you've got to reevaluate what you're thinking. You got to reevaluate your processes, okay? You are holding yourself back ultimately, and I think that your forward movement is stunted or blocked because you are doubting yourself. You are doubting your journey, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting the ability to make the money. Your doubts, fears, worries, and concerns are what's holding you back, and you can definitely get out of this energy. You just have to reevaluate it in order to evolve and move from lack to abundance, okay? You get yourself out of that. You are the only one that can. So you've got to sit down and clearly define what it is you want so that you have a goal to set and achieve. Make them small goals, but get out of this energy. Get out of your head. Stop worrying. Stop being in fear of change, okay? We have 10 of Cups reversed. I feel a lot of you may be coming out of long-term relationships, maybe going through a divorce, and you really don't know which way to turn. You could be coming out of a long-term relationship or a divorce or some kind of situation where you were essentially happy, but now things are changing. And that change has got you blocked and fear up here because you don't know what to do next. You don't know what your next step is. And I understand that for some of you that have been in relationships and you've been the stay-at-home mom or dad, or, you know, your finances together, paid for everything, and now you got to figure out how to do it with kids, or you've got to figure out how to pay child support and take care of yourself. There's a lot of responsibility, but it's a new beginning. But don't allow yourself to be emotional about it. You need to get out of that energy, and you need to focus on what it is you can do, talent-wise. What can you do? What kind of gifts do you have? What kind of job do you want? Or you know, just list it all down. Go through the pros and cons of what you can do, what you want to do, how you can move forward. Sometimes just putting it on paper and helping yourself will help yourself pinpoint your pitfalls and you know, make checklists and get yourself out of that Eight of Swords energy. That's what's holding you back. You can do it. You're just holding you back. But I feel that's for a lot of you that are coming out of relationships and you're having to do it on your own with kids, or you're having to do it on your own and you have to pay child support, things like that. I do feel like a family is involved. Or moving from home. A lot of you may be nervous about moving, going to college, being away from home, you know, where everything was taken care of pretty much. Now you got to do it on your own. Don't freak out. All right, get yourself out of that energy. The better it gets, the better it gets. When you deliberately seek positive aspects of whatever you're giving your attention to, you, in a sense, tune your vibrational tuner to more positive aspects of everything. And of course, you could tune yourself negatively as well. But as you are deliberately looking for positive aspects in yourself or in others, you will find more of those things. The better it gets, the better it gets for you. Get more and more of what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not. Yes, what we think about, we bring about. And I'm going to tell you again, there's a new beginning here. This is another 10. You've got a new beginning here, and you have the opportunity to do it. You just need to sit down and think about what it is you can do, what it is you need to do, and how you can achieve it. And then you'll be coming out of that Eight of Swords energy. I know it because I just know it. The better it gets, the better it gets. There you go. You just got to put your positive thinking on. Put it down on paper and get yourself out of that energy, okay? So for those that chose pile 4, we got the Queen of Wands reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed, and Spirit message. So for some of you, your blockages are maybe some of you are partying too much. Maybe you're overly spending, or you are the Queen of Wands energy. Doesn't matter if it's male or female. This is the kind of energy. This is somebody that is very vibrant, very go-getter kind of energy. You know, go out there and do and help people. planning events and doing parties and having things and being seen and heard when you're out and about. Okay, I feel a lot of you are overspending trying to make yourself look presentable, or maybe you're trying to maybe like you're the one that's paying for all of the bills when you and your friends go out to the bar, go out to dinner. I feel some of you need to stop that kind of energy. Maybe you need to slow down on the partying so much and the being in the social environment, and actually come back and center yourself at home and around your finances. Okay, budget sometimes can actually. I love some budgets, but I feel the majority of you are independent. A lot of you have children at home, and you have always had to be. Okay, so mind your spending. I think there's some blockages to socialness, like you've been going out too much, you've been focusing too much on the outside, not so much as on your own finances and your own financial stability at home, things of that nature. And that is why some of you are Queen of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Be mindful that some of you are. This is a brash energy. Somebody that's too harsh. Somebody that's too, can be cynical. Spirit is saying some of you can't. Some of your blockages. Like you're not getting along with your social. Oh, this is in regards to career. So, excuse me. Spirit is saying that some of you are not getting along with your coworkers, and that could be a problem. So, let's not do that, because that looks bad on our records. When we go to get evals and stuff like that, we don't want to be fired, or we want the promotion because, and this is for a select few of you, we want that promotion, but a lot of us, our attitudes are keeping us from getting those promotions. We gotta get along with people, especially in work environments. Okay, but your blockages are definitely, some of you some of you are just loud and obtuse, or there's something at work, something in regards to working. Oh, yes. So some of you are a little too bold and a little too harsh, maybe at work. Maybe you're in management, or maybe you're in supervisory positions. Just be mindful of that. And if some of you are looking for promotion, there are other people that are, just be mindful of your attitude and how you come across to people. That's all I'm going to say, because that matters. Also, Spirit is saying that there are some of you that are upside down in your household. Like your Queen of Swords energy, you just don't know how you're going to make it. I think a lot of you need to stop spending, put a budget together, strap down, and get yourself on the proper path, and that can help catapult you forward. Okay, my life is as good as I allow it to be. Okay, many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them, and then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action. And because of this misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their actions, so then they try harder by offering more action. But still things do not improve. Like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. And this kind of validates what I was saying about the Queen of Wands reversed energy, is you're putting too much out in the social, or you're spending too much, and you're trying to either make yourself look good or make your kids, wear all the highest brands and stuff like that, when you really want to know how you're going to pay your rent or your mortgage. Bring it in. Your life is as good as you allow it to be. Now, just because this is just my own thing here, but in order to grow, you're going to have to realize that it doesn't matter what you wear or how you look, what brand names you got on. If you've got children to feed, and if you've got expenses to pay and debts to pay, you really need to focus on budgeting, strapping yourself down, tightening that belt, so to say, and putting money where money is needed first and foremost, because you're teaching your children and you're training yourself all at the same time, okay? You can still have a good life. Budgets are not a bad thing. Budgets are very good. They keep you in a nice line. Pay attention to spirit message here, okay? So for those that chose pile 5, whew, that was heavy. Pile 5, we have 7 of Swords reversed, and then 7 of Cups and Spirit message. So, somebody has deceived you or walked away from you, or and we got 2 7s here, so there's definitely been challenges, a lot of challenges in regards to finances for you. And 7 of Swords is somebody that has, this could be deception or a false mask, that kind of thing. But when we're talking about finances, for me, this is telling me, usually in the upright, that you're holding on to some doubts and fears regarding, you're releasing the doubts and fears here, or your blockage is that you, some of you may be taking a little too much from somebody. I'm going to say, Spirit is saying users in whatever capacity that means for you, whether or not you're using somebody for their finances, or you're using somebody for, like you've been going to somebody for advice, possibly because you can't figure it out for yourself. But in all actuality, maybe you've been seeing a financial advisor, or you've been talking to people around you. This card feels for me that some of you have been talking to, people in your social ring and stuff about how you can possibly move forward. But make sure that your doubts and your fears don't hinder you, are not a challenge, okay? Or maybe your doubts and fears are that you moving forward would be a challenge, like you can't do it. Why would you have that kind of attitude? I don't know. But again, we got challenges and the need to put hard work into what it is you need. Some of you need to go to work. Some of you need to get a job. And you have many opportunities or many choices in front of you. You just don't know which one to choose for some of you. Don't let that slow you down, okay? Think about what it is you truly like to do, something that's going to make you happy for the long term, and choose that. Okay, if you've got a lot of choices out here, choose the one that's going to make your heart sing or make you feel good about yourself, and one that you know that you can do for a long term. Okay, or I'd say that because that's what I would do. However, some of you you have certain reasons that you need to, like you're daydreaming, you may be daydreaming about or fantasizing about getting a job and the different choices that are out there. You're just not taking the steps necessary to actually go out and get the job. You need to put that into effect here in August. If you need a job and you need money in order to move forward and improve your finances, some of you actually need to put the applications in and actually sit down and do your resume instead of continually dreaming about it and thinking about it. You actually need to put action into it. I can set my own standards for financial well-being, which kind of goes back to you're talking to everybody else and seeing what they're doing and how it's working for them, but you just don't feel like you can move forward or that you can get it done or you can do it. I don't understand where you're at there. I hope that resonates. If it resonates, give me a like or just say me in the comment section down below. Once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever actually define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. Now, with the 7 of Swords reversed, you're needing to let go of that need for other people's validation of who you are. That's kind of what I was talking about. You're talking to everybody else and seeing what they're doing, how they're doing, or their advice, but you don't feel like you can do it. Well, why are you asking for so much advice, or you're thinking about all the different things that people have told you when you actually need to put that action and those steps into place? Because you can set your own standards for financial well-being. Don't you ever let anybody tell you that you can't make a certain amount of money. If you're dealing with somebody like an ex or something that is out here telling you, or family that's like, oh, you'll never be anything, you'll never amount to anything, or you're not going to be able to make that kind of money, or you can't go to that school, or you can't afford this, you can't afford that. You set that standard. Don't allow other people to dictate who you are, how you are, or what you can do. You are the master of your destiny. What we think about, we bring about. And if you're getting caught in that kind of energy, how are you going to build that structure and foundation? You need to build that foundation for yourself mentally. Okay? So here for August, you structure that foundation for yourself. You determine what it is you truly want in order to move forward financially and improve your finances. Get out of your head. Stop worrying about it. Stop being so emotionally attached to what other people are saying, and make your choice and move forward. Put in those applications and actually take action in whatever way this resonated for you. Okay, I hope you guys got some messages for August 2018 on what are your blockages to financial abundance or improved money and finances. Please let me know how this resonated for you, and like it if you liked it, because that's how I know to continue doing these readings. The more you like it, the more I know I need to put these out for you guys, okay? But please let me know in the comment section down below how this resonated for you and what number you resonated with, okay? If you would like a private reading or to get more in-depth information on your career or which way you should go financially, please, all of my information is in the description box below the video, okay? If I can help you guys out, nourishheallive@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram and join my Facebook group, okay? Go in peace. Namaste.